Hi, it's Anna Marie again. Today we're going to work on our strength training routine. So for this routine, since we don't have stretchy bands, I'm using some light weights, but what I would like you to do is to grab some soup cans or some other canned goods that you have at home. You can use lighter ones or a little heavier ones, anything that has a little bit of weight to it. You can even grab a couple so you can decide which ones you want as you're going. So I hope you guys are doing well. I'm missing you guys, but let's keep up with the exercise. We'll put these down and we'll use those in a little bit. So let's get started with our warm-up. We're gonna start marching in place. Get that blood pumping. And let's punch to the front. And punch up to the ceiling. And back to the front. Good, now knees up, nice and high, knees up. And touch your opposite hand to your opposite knee. And your opposite forearm to your opposite leg. And your opposite elbow to your opposite knee if you can. Always remember, go at your own pace, do what you can, and if it hurts, don't do it. Good, now hamstring curls, lift your heels, lift your heels. And touch your opposite hand to your opposite heel. Good, now toe taps to the side, rock and tap, point your toes, shift your weight, turn your head. And now heel taps, toes up, heels out. And heels out to the front, heels to the front. And toes to the front, reach and point, reach and point. And cross it over and point, all the way across, all the way across. Good, now let's step and touch, side to side, nice big steps. Step, touch, step, touch. And step and touch behind, cross it over, all the way across and behind. Good, now speed skate, bend your knees, slide it across, side to side. Drop those hips, keep your chest up, your chin up. Good, now stand it up and we're gonna twist and punch, twist and punch. And now punch it up and over, up and over. And two hands up and over, both hands up and down, up and down. Good, now one hand reach it over, palm down, chin up. Good deep breaths in and out. And switch. Reach it over, keep breathing. And switch. And switch. Good. Bring your feet together and your palms together. Press your hands up to the ceiling. You're going to tip it over, turn your chin up. Keep that belly button pulled in towards your spine. And switch. Use your core to pull yourself over. Reach through your fingertips. And switch. Use those muscles. Pull it over. Switch. Switch. And switch. Good. Bring your hands back down in front of you. Keep your feet together. You're going to sit down, squeeze your knees and your palms together. Keep your chin up. Good breathing. And up to the ceiling and up on your tiptoes. Back to the middle. Sit down, squeeze your knees and palms together. Chin up. Breathe. And up to the ceiling and up on your tiptoes. And back to the middle. Sit down, squeeze your knees and your palms together. Chin up, shoulders back. And up to the ceiling and up on your tiptoes. And back to the middle. Good. Open up your hands with your thumbs up. Press your arms back. Roll your chin across your chest, shoulder to shoulder. Scraping that chin on your chest and looking over one shoulder, scraping it across, looking over the other shoulder. Good. All right, shoulder circles to the front, big circles forward and to the back, big circles back. Good. Next, you're going to squeeze those shoulders up to your ears. Squeeze and hold. Relax. Squeeze and hold. Relax. Squeeze and hold. Relax. And squeeze and hold. And relax. All right, one hand to the front, one to the back. Lift your palm up and back. Reach front to back. Switch. 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 And switch. All right, hands on your hips, feet shoulder width apart, and rotate around in a nice big circle all the way around. Switch directions. Good, and relax. All right, feet apart nice and wide with your toes to the front. Pull it down to the side and hold it. Shoulders back. Keep your hips forward. Put all that weight on this leg. You're gonna strengthen this leg and stretch this leg. And switch. Pull it down and hold it. And switch. Switch. And rock and reach. Shift your weight side to side. Bending one knee, bending the other knee. Good, and back to the middle. Point those toes to the front and then turn one foot all the way out to the side. You want to sink down nice and low. Keep your back leg straight. Put your hand out over your knee, both hands out. And then reach the fingertips up to the ceiling and look up. Drop a little lower so you're strengthening that front leg. Hold it there. Push both feet equally into the ground. Breathe. And relax. All right, switch sides. Point that other foot out. Sink down nice and low. Put your hand out over your knee, both hands out. Reach those fingertips up to the ceiling and look up. Drop those hips a little lower. Keep breathing. Hold it there. And relax. All right, toes to the front. Keep your legs straight and slide your hands down towards one leg. Keep breathing, good deep breaths in and out. And relax. Down to the other leg. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. And relax, reach it up to the ceiling and down to the middle. Let your head hang down. Keep breathing and relax. All right, bring your feet together. Keep your legs straight and slide it down and hold it. Breathe and relax. Have a seat. All right, feet apart, nice and wide, down to the middle and hold it. Stretch that lower back. And relax. And down and hold it. And relax. All right, next you're gonna walk heels in, toes in, all the way out. Nice big steps. Strengthening those ankles, the muscles in your feet. And back to the middle. Now you're gonna put your hands together and put your hands between your knees. You're gonna squeeze your knees onto your hands. Squeeze it hard and hold it. Squeeze and relax. Squeeze and hold. Relax. Squeeze and hold. Relax. Squeeze and hold. Relax, squeeze and hold. Relax, squeeze and hold. Relax, now speed it up. Squeeze, relax, squeeze, relax, squeeze, squeeze. Keep it going. Working the inner thigh, the groin. 4 more, 2 and 1. Good, and relax. All right, next you're gonna walk heels and toes together, side to side. Reach with your toes, reach with your heels. And back to the middle. Now heels out to the front, slide forward in your chair. You're gonna point and pull, point and pull. Use your big toe. Really pull those toes back. You're strengthening the shins as you pull. Good, now pull them up and hold them up and windshield wipers side to side. Good, and relax. All right, hands behind your head. You're gonna lean back into your chair. Make sure your shoulders are behind your hips. Now you're gonna lift your back off the chair, lift your opposite knee to your opposite elbow, then lean back, open those elbows wide, lean forward, lean back, lean forward, lean back. Remember, if this is too hard, you can do a slow motion march. Lift your knees up, bring your chin towards your knee. But watch my back, it's coming off the chair and then touching the chair. Off the chair, touching the chair. Leaning forward, leaning back. Open those elbows wide as you lean back. 2 more. Good, and relax. All right, sit up nice and straight. You want to sit to the front edge of your chair like there's a string pulling up your head to the ceiling. You're gonna reach straight forward, pull and lean it back. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Squeeze your shoulder blades together in the back. Squeeze your elbows back. Two more. Good, and relax. All right, lean back into that chair again. You're gonna hold the bottom of your chair. You wanna put your chin down to your chest and keep it glued there. We're gonna lift the knees and do the bicycle, or you can do a slow motion march. Just keep the knees up and the chin down. Don't hold your breath. And relax. Deep breath in, blow it out. This time you're gonna keep your chin down and we're gonna open and cross the legs. Open and cross, open and cross. You can always put the feet on the ground if you need to. Keep breathing, keep the chin down. Good, and relax. Deep breath in, blow it out. Chin down, lift the knees, and we're gonna do the bicycle or the march again. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. And relax. Deep breath in. Blow it out. Chin down. Lift the legs, and we're gonna do open and cross again. Open and cross. Working the inner thighs and the core. Two more. Good, and relax. All right, sit up nice and straight and tall. Bend those elbows 90 degrees and tip your elbow to your hip. Squeeze it down, squeeze it down. Sit up straight in between. You want to use your core from side to side. Good, now drop your hands down towards the ground. Tip side to side. Chin up, sit up straight. Your back should not be touching the chair. Good, next you're gonna rock and reach across your rear end, roll across, one side to the other, from one sit bone to the other sit bone. Roll across your rear end. Good, and relax. All right, you can slide back in your chair. You can put your hands underneath your thighs. So lift your legs off the ground slightly. You're gonna straighten one leg, pull it back without touching the ground. Straighten and tighten your thigh, pull it back without touching the ground. Toe up to the ceiling, heel back to the chair. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Tighten that thigh. Two more. Good, and relax. All right, switch feet. Straighten and tighten that other thigh. Pull it back without touching the ground. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Tighten that thigh at the top. Squeeze. Two more. Good, and relax. All right, sit up nice and straight and tall. Bend your elbows 90 degrees. You're gonna squeeze your elbows together and your palms together. And then open wide. Your elbows need to touch and squeeze and open. Sit up straight, touch and squeeze and open. Working your chest and your upper back. Squeeze and open. Squeeze and open. Make sure those elbows are meeting. Two more. Good, and shake it out. All right, let's grab our hands together. You're gonna touch your upper back with your hands, and you're gonna pound a nail straight in front of you and squeeze your triceps. Touch, straighten, and squeeze. Touch, straighten, and squeeze. You wanna squeeze as you go forward. Tighten the arms. Squeeze your hands. Two more. Good, and shake it out. All right, let's pretend you're holding a ball right in front of you. You're gonna lift that ball up and over your head. You're gonna crunch it down, chin to your chest. Squeeze your stomach muscles. Up and over, squeeze, exhale down. Up and over, squeeze and exhale. Up and over, exhale it down. Squeeze that stomach as you go down. Two more. Good, and relax. All right, feet apart nice and wide, toes pointed slightly out. Your heels should be at least as wide as the legs of your chair. Remember, narrow feet on this makes it harder and it makes you more unbalanced. So feet out. We're gonna stand up quickly, sit down slowly. For those sit stands or squats, go at your own pace. Just make sure you stand all the way up, straighten up, touch that chair when you come down. All the way up, all the way down. Try exhaling as you come up. Inhale on the way down. Make sure you touch the chair. Squeeze your rear end at the top. Two more. One more. Good. All right, let's shake it out. Come behind your chair, next to your chair. Make sure you're holding on to it. And we're going to go up and down on our tiptoes. Heel raises. Lift your heels up. Push up on your big toes. Two more. Good, and relax. All right, next we're gonna do a side leg lift. Keep your foot flexed, lift from your hip. Don't wanna lift your toe, you wanna lift your heel. Up and down, using those hip muscles. You don't wanna use the front of your leg. Two more. Good, switch feet. Up and down with that other foot. Keep the foot flexed, lift from your hip. Think about lifting your heel. Two more. Good, and relax, shake it out. All right, let's grab our soup cans or your light weights. And we're gonna start with one hand down to your hip on one side. So opposite hand to opposite hip. And we're gonna swing it up, and then we're gonna touch our opposite hip, swing it up, opposite hip, swing it up. Keep your knees soft. You don't wanna straighten those legs all the way. And you're touching the opposite hip and swinging it up to the ceiling. Opposite hip and up. If it's too easy with one, you can always hold two. But you want to be able to do a few of them, so keep it comfortable. Even if you don't have soup or cans or weights, you're still doing the muscles some work because you're still using them when you do this activity. Two more. One more. Good. Switch sides. You're going to take your opposite hand to your opposite hip. Keep your knees soft and swing it up. Opposite hip, swing it up. Like a reverse chop. Nice and controlled with all your motions. You don't want to be swinging it all around. Nice and controlled. Two more. Good, and relax. All right, next you're gonna bring both hands up to your shoulders with your palms forward. The elbows are out, the weights are by your neck. You're gonna press them up to the ceiling, down just to the bottom of your ears. Ceiling, ears, ceiling, ears, ceiling, ears. You wanna straighten those arms all the way up. You don't want to come below your shoulder, so that's why we're just coming to our ears. It hurts your shoulders if you come down below that. Keep the elbows out to the sides. Keep breathing. Two more. Good, and relax. All right, next you're gonna step forward with one foot, and back with one foot. So the hand that you have the weight in is gonna be back. So I have it in my right hand, my right foot goes back. I'm gonna bend it over at my waist and put my other hand on my leg, let the other hand hang down, and we're gonna start the snowblower or the mower coming up here. So elbow up, elbow down, elbow up, elbow down. Remember with this one, we don't wanna bring our hand up high. So your fist comes to your armpit, then down to your knee. Elbow up, elbow down. Keep breathing. Pull it up. Two more. Good, and relax. All right, switch sides. So now my left hand has the other weight. My left foot goes back. I put my other hand on my knee, let the left hand hang down. Keep your knees soft again. Lift that elbow up and down. Fist to your armpit, fist down to your knee. Up and down. Pull it up. Start that lawnmower. It's getting to be spring. Two more. Good, and relax. Shake it out. All right, next we're gonna do those bicep curls. So you're gonna let your hands hang to your sides. You're gonna bring them up to your shoulders, down to your sides. Up and down. You don't wanna move your elbows, so only your fists move. Fist to your shoulders, fist to your sides. So you don't wanna be swinging. You don't wanna be bringing your elbows up. Keep the elbows pinned down to your sides. Keep breathing. Two more. Good, and relax. Shake it out. All right, next we're gonna do a tricep extension. So you're gonna take one weight and put it up to the ceiling. Don't drop it on your head, or it can. You're gonna touch the middle of your back with that weight and then straighten it up to the ceiling. Touch and straighten, touch and straighten. Keeping the elbow up to the ceiling. Again, the only thing that moves is your fist and your forearm. Straighten and bend. This works the triceps, the back of your upper arm. Two more. Good, and relax. Switch sides. Other hand, you're gonna touch your middle back and up, down and up. Again, just the forearm and the fist move. Two more. Good, and relax. Shake it out. All right, let's put the weights or the cans down. You're gonna grab the back of your chair with both hands, lower your chest to the chair and press your arms straight. Chest and press for those chair push-ups. Chest and press. Chest and press. You wanna touch your upper chest, not your neck, not your lower chest. Chest and press. Keep breathing. You can do these on the wall also. Two more. Good, and shake it out. All right, let's take a nice deep breath in up to the ceiling. Fill those lungs all the way up through your nose, out through your mouth and down. In and out. Good job, all done. Thanks for joining me today.